Hello!
Hey
Welcome
guys,
back.
Hints here.
I'm Hope,
I'm Hints again.
and we're back behind the camera once again. I just got my phone fixed, so, and I got a new selfie stick, so, yeah. So we're behind the camera again. We're gonna do, a top 30 list
Of movies and franchises of all time.
Exactly.
I've seen top 10 lists for movies of all time that have just gone downhill. Most of them are films I never heard of, so I just don't agree with them.
And I could actually agree with Hints. So, if you guys don't be disappointed if you guys don't see your favorite movie in this list, because it's perfectly alright.
Yeah.
This is just basically what we feel should actually be on a list.
Don't hate us for not adding the James Bond series on a list, or Rocky, or Kick-Ass, or I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyways, don't be mad about that.
So, let's get started, shall we? Number 30. The Godfather trilogy. Oh, The Godfather. Man, I really love The Godfather. I really do. And The Godfather movie is, or at least the trilogy, is a gangster movie. It's a mobster movie. And that's what makes it so good, is that it adds, it's a good movie. It's a good trilogy. And it's actually a good way to actually, get actual, references. So
yeah.
that's a good thing, about the Godfather movie. The only bad side that really, really, really made me actually add this to the Godfather movie is the time. Like I'm not even kidding. It's
of how long the films are?
Yeah, how long the films really are, because they're basically like almost 3 hours, 4 hours long. Because I could literally not stand the first movie. So
the Lord of the Rings trilogy has an excuse for that.
it's an excuse because that's a book, but this is basically something that wasn't based off a movie.
Right.
So it's excusable, but if it's a book, the thing is that when they've tried to make Lord of the Rings, they were trying to get every single detail inside the movie, so that way it would be like the book. However, it failed in its own way, and
I think that
it's just But the Godfather movies, I definitely recommend it for you guys to check it out. In case if you guys really just want to find something to do or whatever.
Yeah. You do know that The Godfather 3 had the highest ranking, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And number 29.
We didn't mention this earlier, but I'm not so good at putting which thing should go on a list of top things. So Sam will be the judge of that.
All right.
I told you that earlier.
All right. So number 29, we have The Mummy. Yes,
Yep.
I mean the Universal movie film. And the films were just great. I really loved the movie. I really loved the ride at Universal Studios.
Yes, that movie was just kicking, and
it was
surprisingly Sam hasn't seen the third one.
I've only seen the first two movies, and that's it. So, what is so great about The Mummy? Well, it's trying to be a horror film, but it's actually not.
It's an action movie.
It's an action movie, and it's actually a pretty badass one. I will say that. I really like it only because, it's just that awesome. And, it's like, I can't remember all the characters' names because it's been a while since I watched it. It's been like at least a month since I watched the second movie. And I'm not even sure when the third movie is going to come onto Netflix, but hopefully soon. Pardon me. It's a great movie only because of the action, and I'm not saying that it actually confused me, or it didn't confuse me.
And it's creative way to make mummies come to life.
Definitely. I definitely, agree with that. And it's great. It's a good movie. Some people may say, otherwise, like, oh my gosh, why did you put The Mummy at number 29? It was better. It was just a horrible movie. So I don't know. There's just something. It could be something wrong with me. If you guys really like the movie and you guys are like, why are you putting it at number 29? The thing is that the reason why we're putting all these movies in the number 29 spot or the number 30 spot or whatever so early is because we're trying to get like all the the most known movies and the least known movies out of the way so that we can go on to the most known movies. Not Star Wars, but actually, speaking of which, number 28 is Star Wars 1 through 6. So, why 1 through 6? Only because the 7th movie was not bad, but it was just too new to put on the list.
And speaking of which, I went to this website of movie franchises box office. The worldwide box office of Star Wars 7 had the biggest ranking of the rest of the films.
So that's why we kind of just wanted to give all the other movies a chance in the spotlight, because the 7th movie was just that good to get a higher rating than all the other movies. Yeah. So I just don't understand. It may be something with it being a Disney movie and actually being sad. But it may actually, being like, it's like, oh, we're bringing back, Han Solo, and we're bringing back R2, and, Princess Leia.
It's glad they're bringing back older characters.
I mean, I love seeing, Luke Skywalker in the next movie. I'm gonna be totally stoked about that. I'm gonna love to see
Not
Luke
only
Skywalker.
That, the real actors.
And the real actors, if they're still alive. But the thing is that when a movie is way too good, it's just way too good. And that's why, we're getting all the well-known movies out of the way, so that way we can get on to the least known movies that are actually very good that you probably have never heard of.
Right.
So, or at least haven't seen yet. So, let's move on to number 27.
All right.
At number 27, we have... People are probably going to hang me for this, but... the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy. Okay, now what was actually good about this compared to the Amazing Spider-Man? Well, for one, it was actually better than it.
And I once talked on the phone with Sam that the Amazing Spider-Man's 1 and 2 had the lowest ranking on the list of Spider-Man films. He was imagining like guardians and angels watching over him and granted his wish.
Yes, they actually granted my wish because those movies were bad. The one with Tobey Maguire actually had character development.
Yes.
And it actually felt real because, you can relate to Spider-Man, you can relate to Peter, you can relate to, Harry and, and his father, Norman. That's his name. I kind of forgot his name. So,
Norman Osborn.
So the thing is that with the Tobey Maguire and Willem Dafoe Spider-Man, it actually is way better. And, It actually is a movie. It's a Spider-Man movie. And, it feels real. You can really relate to Spider-Man. It's like, he's not just Spider-Man. He's also a normal person. In the Amazing Spider-Man, I felt like he was not a real person. I felt like he was just, dumb. Like, I felt like he was just a robot. I felt like he was not I felt like he was too much Spider-Man instead of actually being Peter Parker. I felt like he was not Peter Parker.
I think that was Andrew Garfield's best acting.
I definitely think so. And I definitely don't think it's his best movie. So that's why this comes in at number 27, but only because this is actually my most favorite movie as a child. So that's why this is placed. so high at the list because I don't want to give it the number one spot and have it be the main ending to the video and all that other stuff. So it comes in at number 27. Now at number 26 we have a good movie series that was great, and it actually added some really really good memories to people of who actually seen the first movie in the theaters and got shat their pants because it was just that scary. And the people of this millennium actually saw it, and they liked it, but it wasn't as good. But I digress. Coming in at number 26 is Jurassic Park, the entire trilogy, and plus the Jurassic Park world. Another thing we forgot to mention is that if it has another movie that is based off of the original sequel, it is basically going in the same category. So that is basically going in the number 26 spot along with the Jurassic Park trilogy.
Yeah.
Now, what is so good about Jurassic Park? Well, the Jurassic Park, it's an attraction. It's an attraction in Universal Studios, in which I actually went on it, and it was just fun.
Another Spielberg masterpiece.
And it was a Spielberg masterpiece. It's about dinosaurs. Who doesn't like dinosaurs?
Yeah, who doesn't?
I mean, dinosaurs are basically like, they're probably one of my most favorite animals, kind of species.
It's said that dinosaurs are like the single most amazing creatures on Earth, followed by penguins.
Exactly, and penguins are actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Except for all the penguin movies, like Happy Feet and all that other stuff that didn't make
Surf's
it
Up.
Or Surf's Up, which actually didn't make it into this list because they were just that bad.
Right.
So, what is up with Jurassic Park? Why is it about dinosaurs? Why is it, why are we so attracted to Jurassic Park? And it's only because it's about dinosaurs. It's actually funny. It's actually a very funny movie. It's not scary, but it's not it's not too scary. It's comedic. And that's the reason why I really like this movie this movie series, because it was comedic as well as funny. Comedic as well as scary. And that's the reason why I really like this film. So, yeah. And coming in at number 25, we have a movie that I've only seen the first part to. Yeah, on the way back, I actually watched the first part to this movie, and I never actually got around to see the second or third part because, money. Money is a bitch. So, coming in at number 25, only because I haven't seen the other two parts, is Back to the Future. And yes, I mean all three of the movies. Back to the Future is a funny movie. It's funny, it's cool, and it's great. It's a great movie.
Great.
But the reason why I put it at number 25 is not only because I haven't seen the movie, it's only because it's too great of a movie. And, Michael J. Fox did a great job on playing his role as Marty in the movie. And I really appreciate that. Thank you, Michael J. Fox. But the thing is that when you make a movie and it's just way too good, it's like it got way too many box office hits, that's where I draw the line. I'm sorry, but people may hate me for saying this, but when a movie is way too good, it kind of draws me away from the movie. And I'm not saying this because it's a bad movie, and it's definitely not a bad movie, but
not at all.
It's when a good movie is way too popular, I just become desensitized. and that's it's not my kind of I don't know. I can't necessarily explain it, but it's just makes me feel weird when I can't watch a movie and and have a whole bunch of people say, "Oh my gosh, you're watching Back to the Future and it's a great movie," and
this is already getting about 15 minutes long. We need to make this fast.
That's alright.
We're gonna divide it into 3 parts.
Probably.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to.
So yeah, let's So
each with 10.
That is Back to the Future, and it comes in at number 25.
Okay.
So at the next one we have number 24, and at the next 4, basically, that's gonna conclude part 1. Part 2 will actually come next week, or probably like whatever we could get, or come over or whatever.
Right.
So. At number 24, we have and people are probably gonna kill me, but the Terminator 2 film. And yes, I only mean Terminator 2 because that was actually the best rated film of the entire series, of the entire trilogy. And the thing is with Terminator 2, it's epic.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a great actor. And, some people will say that he's not a great governor. I don't care. He is a very good actor. You could at least say that. He's actually like, a real Terminator. And who doesn't like a German guy going around and killing robots from the future? And the thing is that it also... And he's way too muscular. Way muscular. And, the games may not be good because you're basically just going around as like an hideous Hank Hill on a motorcycle, just like going around and killing robots. Which would actually kind of make for a bad King of the Hill episode, don't you think? Yeah, that comes in at number 2. Or brain fart. That comes in at number 24. And coming in at number 23. Gosh, I cannot get over that, guys. I cannot get over that. Alright. So he's been made into a lot of MLG parodies. He's been made into a lot of YouTube poops. And he's green, he's fat, he's an ogre, and he has weird ears.
I do know.
He was played by Mike Myers, who also did the crappy Cat in a Hat film, and his name is Shrek. Shrek is a notoriously good movie, and it is easily one of the best movies that would actually make it onto this list. Yep. He is known all over YouTube, and he is known basically all over the internet. If you can ask anyone if you can ask anyone, they will probably know who Shrek is. I guarantee it. The thing is that with Shrek though is why he's at the number 23. The number 23 spot is.
You're probably gonna have to. You're probably gonna want to hunt us down and kill us.
Yeah, you're probably gonna want to hunt us down and kill us. But you probably wanted to do that anyway. So now's your chance. The reason why we have Shrek at the number 23 spot is because of all the MLG stuff that he's been put into.
Yeah.
I don't mind the references. I don't mind the jokes. It's just that there are way too much of them. And I love MLG videos. I really love them. But the thing is that when you put the same joke over and over and over and over in the same MLG video with Shrek, it just ruins it. I'm sorry, but I love Shrek. I love MLG remixes. But when people, make a MLG video, I don't know. It just kind of ruins it.
It just gets so popular that they try to take stuff that they're most famous for and just ruin it.
I mean, I'm not trying to say that MLG,
right,
people who make the videos are not funny, or if they're not, trying to interest me, it makes me laugh. It really makes me laugh because I really love these kinds of videos.
If you want like MLG doing their best, try Flappy Bird MLG.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's Shrek, and he comes in at number 23, and his entire trilogy. But coming in at number 22, and we're making it to the final two, is, people are gonna hang me for this. Yes, pardon me. The Chronicles of Narnia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all you Narnia fans who actually like the movies. But
we're really sorry.
There's a reason why we put it at the number 22 spot. There's a very, very good reason. And the main reason is the movies. I'm sorry, but I'm a huge Chronicles of Narnia fan. And the thing is that when, a movie like the Chronicles of Narnia tries to present a movie-based book and tries to actually compete itself with another book, I'm looking at The Hobbit and or The Lord of the Rings, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't really, capture me as, the books in, like, the original series of the books actually do. And
they basically don't have to explain why they're rated so low, so we can make these videos a little faster.
I mean, well, I'm trying to explain it so that way people don't hang us. Right. But the thing is that the reason why it's so low is because it just doesn't capture my attention as much as the books do. You see, the books are actually, they're a longer series, and they're more detailed, if you will. And I would go into more details with that, but is this a top 10 greatest movies of all time, or top 30 greatest movies of all time list, or is this a list about like the top 10 worst like book movie adaptation films? So why is it at number 2 if you dislike it? I never said that I actually disliked it, but I just dislike how the entire idea of
Are you guys hungry?
Yes.
Would you like, Mom? I'm gonna get Mama something at. Where am I going? Burger King. You want something at Burger King?
Ooh, that sounds good.
Ooh, Burger King.
Yes, I'll have the double Whopper with
Okay.
bacon, cheese, ketchup, nothing else, with side of fries, and we have drinks at the house.
Yes, we do.
Oh, and chicken fries too.
Chicken fries?
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, and this is going into the video.
guys
This is going into the video, guys.
This
is going into the video.
We're really sorry.
I'm sorry.
We're
yeah,
really sorry.
We're
really sorry about that. My grandma came in and
Oh
Yeah.
no! Did I mess something up? I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, no, you just did it. But
I don't wanna be in
people
video.
people are gonna laugh, and it's just kind of gonna
What
make
do
it
you
funny.
want, Sam? Are you guys still taping?
Yeah. I'll just have the Whopper, like the double Whopper.
we're gonna have to call this off.
Okay. And Jake wants a double Whopper. Is that what you said?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
But with everything on it, so.
We're gonna have to call this off right now.
No.
wait.
Let's continue.
Well,
Regardless.
since this video is getting long, we should basically, since it's a top 30, we should talk about 10 movies in each parts for 3 parts of this video.
Yes, that's exactly what we're doing.
Oh,
so
okay, I get it.
So the reason why I put Narnia at this spot is because it's just not as appealing to me as all the other films. But
It kind of
I digress.
It kind of didn't make sense that 20th Century Fox did was part of the third film, but that doesn't matter too much. They're still great.
It kind of confuses me because if the original film was made by Disney, and the first sequel was actually made by Disney, then why is the third movie made by 20th Century Fox?
But at least we could say it's an Narnia film.
Okay, I will say that.
Yeah.
Now, coming in at number 1 and probably the final spot in
this first part.
In this first part is, drumroll please, is the Grinch movie. Yes, that's right, the Grinch movie, right? You guys love the Grinch, you know, he hates Christmas, yeah?
Jim Carrey.
Exactly.
I said, what's Jim Carrey's best acting? And he said in The Grinch. And
it came into the list. That simple.
His opinion first, I guess.
And don't worry, Hints will do the next video, and he will actually have more to say because...
Yes, because basically my buddy here, Help, is the voice of reason on our channel.
Exactly.
Don't worry, I'll get more lines in the videos for you guys.
And I'm hoping that we could also do like you want to do a Minecraft video? No? Yeah? No?
We'll think about it.
Alright, we'll think about it. But the thing is that the reason why we put the Grinch in the number 21 spot, 21.
Yes.
The reason why we put it in number 21 spot is because it's noticed as one of the good actual Dr. Seuss movies.
Followed by the Lorax.
Other people may have, you know...
And apart from The Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, and The Cat in the Hat was a bad one. But the other two movies, the other one movie, The Lorax, which I actually consider to be the only good movie, is actually very good. But the Grinch was it's a live action movie, and it's actually kind of funny because it's Jim Carrey. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you
Jim Carrey, we had to add a Jim Carrey film in this list.
Exactly. And also sorry if you guys are seeing me, tilt my phone because I have this on a selfie stick and my hand's starting to get blistered. So, what is so good about this movie is that it's a Jim Carrey film. It's Jim Carrey. And the thing is that with Jim Carrey is that he's Jim Carrey. He's funny. He's meant to be funny. Yep. And he actually does a great job of doing his role. So, unlike Mike Myers, who actually kind of did a crappy job of playing the Cat in the Hat.
I think he's a pedophile.
Yeah, he is.
I just said that.
At least the Cat in the Hat
again,
is.
because...
At least the Cat in the Hat is.
Yes.
But Mike Myers is cool. But I
certainly say stuff several times, not only because I like to do it to Sam, but because we're filming.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Grinch comes in at number 21, and that is the final part for the first part. There's 2 more parts. So if you guys tune in like what, tomorrow or the following day.
I would do more random films in a list, but this video will be too long and it already is.
Exactly. And next time tune into my channel for another video on the top 5 worst Kingdom Hearts worlds, in which I'm actually very excited. I'm still trying to get it to you guys, and it'll be on my gaming channel, so I'll put that in the link in the description below. I also have an update coming soon, which will also be posted into my actual personal channel in the description below. So, and we need to make Jake a actual channel.
And if you have time, post comments below. Tell me what I should build next in my Minecraft game.
And also check out his DeviantArt because he actually has more page views than I do, in which I only have like 700 of them.
And I have like more than 2,000 already.
But
So-
I do feel kind of bad for you.
Yeah. So, anyways, check out both of our DeviantArts. Check out my Wattpad. Check out my Google Plus.
You'll be surprised at my art, but
You'll be surprised with his art. He actually is a very good artist, and you know.
if you have time, leave comments under my pages as well, because I really want to hear. I really want to get to know you guys a little more. I want to know your opinions.
And you guys know to deal with me. You guys feel more than welcome to read my stories and all that other stuff. So,
And no haters are welcome.
Yeah, please, no haters. Like, please. It's like, you're appreciated, but it's like, you're unappreciated.
Screw off, taters.
Anyways. But yeah, thank you guys so very much. My name is Helping Hints, or we're Helping Hints. I'm Help.
And before we leave, when you want to call us names, we'll still be called Helping Hints. Just call Sam Leon, no relation to Leon from Kingdom Hearts, obviously, and call me Darian.
Anyways, so yeah, that's just about it. Thank you guys so very much, and yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.